Hello, my wonderful Capricorns. Welcome to your October 2017 tarot reading. I wanted to just take a minute to thank you all so much for your wonderful comments, for subscribing to my channel, and for all the love that you send to me. I do that right back to you all the time. So let's get on, and I'd like to do a general reading for you, and it's going to be for Capricorns for October. So let's see what kind of energy we've got coming into October. I love this time of year. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, we've got fall coming in, and it's my favorite, absolute favorite time of year. I love the change in the weather. You know, we've got a card that's jumped out, and that'll be one of the cards for us, obviously. And it's just I love the smell in the air and the freshness and the cool nights and things. It's just beautiful. So let's see what we've got. So the card that jumped out for us, Capricorn, was the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is energy. Obviously, this card came out, is wanting us to connect to our dreams. So remaining close to that. Cups are our emotions, our heart. And the Seven is very much about the dreamer. And so, you know, it's certainly for me as a Capricorn, I know that that's one of my favorite cards, and I like the fact that October is going to have time for that, and that I'm getting that reminder that it's important to stay connected to that. So let's see what else we've got. So the other card we've got is Justice, okay? And Justice is a card that talks a lot about fairness. So, you know, definitely something that that is very important to Capricorn is fairness and justice, fair treatment, those kinds of things. And I think that, you know, it's really important all the time, but certainly in this day and age, to recognize what's fair and what's not fair, and to be able to live our lives according to those core values. And so this is just a reminder, I think, of things that really are important. And that if we come up against a situation, if something comes up in October, that we're being reminded to stay connected to the truth and to fairness and equality. So that, you know, that's really when decisions have to be made. That's a good question to ask. Is this fair? And you know, and does it fit with, you know, with who I am and what I believe, and make decisions from that place. So let's see what else we've got. Okay, Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is about worrying and thinking about things, overthinking them. So the fact that that's following the Justice card, there may be something going on for some of you that has been really difficult, and it's keeping you awake at night. There's, you know, the Nine of Swords is very much our thinking mind, and really that overthought process, you know, getting sort of stuck in, and really it's connected as well to self-doubt. It's connected to not being kind and gentle with yourself. And so, you know, I get a sense here that something's been going on and you're taking the blame for it, or you're beating yourself up about it. And I think that, you know, you're being reminded that that's not fair. And so make sure that when you're, you know, when these thoughts start plaguing you, or things that are going through and they seem to be on repeat, and you're not sort of trusting yourself, you're being hard on your, you know, on the value that you bring to a situation, that you would never do that for someone else that you care about. And so, you know, there's a real heavy suggestion here that it's going to be important for you to be kind and gentle with yourself. So let's see what else we've got. Okay, the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is very much about having stood your ground, and it's about being authentic and true to yourself. So with the, the Justice card, the Nine of Swords, the Six of Wands, these three cards, I think that there's either been a situation that's been going on or something that may come up for you, and your first response is going to be difficult, is to be hard on yourself, and you're really being reminded that it's important for you to stand your ground and not to beat yourself up about boundaries that you may need to set up, for things that you feel that you need to say, especially when you're doing it from a place that's based in fairness, and from that place of truth. And so there's a real this is an important message for anyone, but certainly it's come up for you for the month of October. And so this card that we led in with, that jumped right out of the deck and said this is really something that you need to stay connected to, is going to be important for you through the month of October. So there may be things that come up that are going to challenge you, and you may start second guessing yourself. And so the universe wants you to know that that's not fair and that you shouldn't do that, okay? That you really need to be kind and gentle with yourself, that it's important for you to stand up for what you believe in, and for you to stay connected to the things that are very important. So when you look at the two of these, when you're looking at your passions, your heart, your emotions, and your core beliefs, these are things that are really important. And so don't be so hard on yourself, okay? I know that I have to remind myself of that often. It's one of those the things that I often do is beat myself up. I look at things and think I should have done more, or I wish I was doing more, I was able to do more. And in fact, it's one of those things that it's been a life lesson for me, especially living with a chronic illness and things like that. And so this whole being awake at night is not unfamiliar to me, as I'm sure that there are many of you that have the same challenge. And so really the overall message here is to be kind and gentle with yourself, to treat yourself like you would treat someone else that you truly care about, and to stay connected to those dreams. I hope that October is a wonderful month for you, and I look forward to connecting with you again real soon. Bye-bye for now.